What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. And so in today's video, I'm going to be looking over the 7 champions in the game with virtually unlimited damage potentials. So really quickly, I'd like to clear up that champions like Cosmic Ghost Rider, Guardian, Shang-Chi, Guillotine 2099, and the like will not make this list because in their abilities, they do have factors that potentially limit their damage potentials in some way, even though when in the cases of like Guardian, Shang-Chi, and Guillotine 2099, for example, it is almost impossible to see their limits. Technically, they still do have limits to their damage potentials, which is why they're not going to be on this list. But there are 7 champions that I know of that do have actually virtually unlimited damage potentials, and so I'll get into those right away. Starting with WASP. So WASP, I do have as a 5 and 6 star. Right away, I'm gonna say she's not one of the best champions, but you know that's not what this list is. It's not best damage dealers, not by any means. It's about champions that have virtually unlimited damage potentials, and she is no exception to that. So for her special 3, she gains 77.4 attack rating for each hit on her combo meter. Obviously, this will scale up with rank, and so yeah, that's the way that she gets virtually unlimited damage potential, because your combo meter can never really be capped. Hypothetically, if you went into a fight with unlimited health, she would be able to just infinitely ramp up her damage with her special 3, and that's why she is on this list. So on to the next champion. They're actually in the same class. I'm not ranking them according to how good they are, though. Just keep that in mind. Is She-Hulk. So She-Hulk virtually has no limit to the number of passive furies that she can gain. As you can see, when attacked and when attacking, she gains. She has an 11% chance to gain a passive fury effect, increasing attack rating by quite a significant amount. But she does not have any limit to the number of passive furies she can get. So I have seen YouTubers like MSD, who is the quintessential She-Hulk game player, actually get up to like 100, maybe 100 or more passive furies, and you know she virtually has unlimited damage potential, and that's why she is on this list. Okay, and so on to the next class, skill. There is only one champion that comes to mind that has truly unlimited damage potential, and it is an Aegon, because Aegon maxes out benefits at 99 combo meter. Correct me if I'm wrong, though. As far as I'm concerned, or as well as I know, he only gains attack rating up to 999 combo meter. Though, to be fair, he rarely ever sees his true potential in that regard, but it's not technically unlimited potential if there is a limit. So, hey guys, so in post, I just realized that I think I made a mistake. So when I said that Aegon's attack rating increased only up to 990 hits, I was actually thinking about his signature ability. And so his signature ability says that he can carry up to 99 combo meter between fights as a persistent charge. But if I'm looking at the AuntM.ai website, which I'll leave in the description and the comments section, is for any of you who are interested in the website. It's a very helpful site that shows all this information about different champions. But anyway, so when I was reading through Aegon's abilities in post, I realized that Aegon at 10 hits or higher on his combo meter will increase his critical damage rating. And I'm pretty sure that is permanent. So even though his, Furies only can cap at a certain number, the Furies that he gains after 300 hits, stacking up to 3 times, despite that, his critical damage rating will continue to increase. So I just thought I'd let you guys know that. Technically, it should be top 8 champions that have unlimited damage potential, because Aegon is one of those champions, as far as I'm concerned, if I'm reading this correctly. So yeah, back to the video. So, CROSSBONES is the next champion on this list, because kind of like She-Hulk, his basic hits, especially when they're criticals, have a chance to place a Fury effect on him, and these are virtually unlimited. You can hypothetically go on in an infinite matchup, in a matchup with infinite health, he would have the ability to just keep gaining fury buffs if you're able to keep them maintained and refresh them and all that kind of stuff, which is why he's on this list. I keep saying that. I just want to clarify, though, again, as I want to get it across that none of you go in the comments and start bashing me like, oh, Cosmic Ghost Rider has much quicker damage ramp up than this guy. Well, yes, that's true, and he rarely ever sees his maximum potential, but technically he does have a limit because his buffs will eventually expire. There's no way that he can refresh his buffs. So, there's no way that he can infinitely ramp up, unlike someone like CROSSBONES. And so, on to the next class, the Mutant class. The champion on the Mutant class that is virtually, who has virtually unlimited damage potential is Professor X. So there is no limit to Professor X's prowesses that he can gain when he is at 100 psychic charges and uses a special attack. He can infinitely gain prowess effects, which is insane. Again, you will rarely ever see him get past, like, in the Abyss, 50 of the charges. I wouldn't know, I guess, because I haven't done the Abyss yet, nor have I really found a use for this guy in which I needed to get that many prowesses. But, again, hypothetically, he has infinite damage ramp up because he can infinitely gain prowess effects. Oh, and there goes my internet connection. So yeah, he's the only mutant, as far as I know, that has infinite damage ramp up. Though I know that Namor, Sabretooth with the Sasquatch synergy, and Bishop are capable of some amazing damage. And, with the case of Sabretooth, he used to have infinite damage until they nerfed his Sasquatch synergy. None of them technically have unlimited damage ramp up. So yeah, Professor X is the 4th champion with unlimited damage potential. Into the Cosmic class, the next champion with infinite damage potential is Hela, because when holding her heavy attack, she can gain nearly infinite furies. Of course, it is extremely hard to keep up these furies unless you are just a skilled Hela player. But as long as you have what are those charges that you activate with your mediums, you should be able to keep up her furies quite well. And it's in that way that she is virtually capable of infinite damage via infinite furies. So on to the next champion. That was the 5th one with unlimited damage potential. On to the next champion is a champion that does require one synergy to get infinite damage potential, but with that synergy becomes an absolute powerhouse of a champion, and that's ULTRON, ULTRON Prime. So the synergy is with Hulkbuster, or you can also substitute it with either of the Visions or Thor Ragnarok, whichever one you prefer. But this synergy essentially makes it so that if you activate your function, I believe it's function damage, which is the one that you use, you activate using a heavy attack, placing all the debuffs on the opponent, and then you use a special 3 immediately after, you gain a permanent Fury passive. I forget what the Fury effect is called for ULTRON. Let me just check that out really quickly. I believe it's the cauterize, function cauterize, I believe. Yes, it's the function cauterize is the one that increases your damage based on how many buffs are turned into the passive effect after using a special attack. Or I should say, how many debuffs are turned into the passive damage attack boost thing, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I have seen some videos of him soloing some pretty hard Abyss fights, including the Abyss Quake. In fact, I will leave the link to a very awesome channel that does a lot of great things with their Rank 3 ULTRON in the description below, as well as the comments. But yeah, ULTRON is another champion with virtually unlimited damage potential with the Hulkbuster, Thor Ragnarok, or the Vision synergies. So yeah, on to the final section. The last champion, as far as I know of, that has virtually unlimited damage potential is SASQUATCH. So SASQUATCH, as you may already know, he is capable of placing rupture debuffs on the opponent with his medium attacks, and these have no limit to them. So as long as you refresh with a special one, you could theoretically stack the ruptures until you had a billion, let's say. If you had that much time on your hands, you probably wouldn't be able to do it in your lifetime, and there aren't any health pools that would survive the ramp-up process of doing that. But yes, he is capable of infinite damage ramp-up, and yeah. So anyway, those are the 7 champions with virtually unlimited damage ramp-up potential. I hope you enjoyed this video. I wanted to make it rather quick so that maybe more of you would watch it and stick through the entire thing. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I'll talk to you later. Bye.